Good morning. So I've been preparing for a client listing appointment, and it's a client who bought 2 years ago and is looking to make another move due to some changed life circumstances, some happy ones actually. But it was interesting to look at the data specifically compared to 2 years ago, and I just wanted to share some of those insights, particularly here on the North Shore, but I think some of it's kind of consistent across all of, I would say, at least Eastern Massachusetts, and obviously it varies somewhat by town. But overall, what I think we're seeing is the market has definitely softened. That 20 offers, needing to make an offer day one, it's not quite like that anymore in most areas. Certain price points, certain areas still have a lot of competition. But what we're seeing is, compared to certainly 2 years ago and last year, inventory's ticked up a little bit, which means more options for buyers, a little bit less competition. Still not super high, but definitely higher than it had been. Things are sitting a little bit longer, not selling as quickly, and not selling for as much over asking as they had been. So things are really going basically at asking price, unless they're underpriced, right, for strategy purposes, and then going a little over. But and that makes sense to get people in the door. But overall, things are just kind of sitting a little bit longer. Prices still going up, not at the same rate that they had been, but they are increasing still. So what does that tell us? Well, it just tells us the market has softened a little. Buyers have a little bit more breathing room. We're seeing that in that they're taking their time more than they had been. We're seeing things go back on the market more frequently because buyers have more choices than they did 2 years ago. So it's not bad news for sellers because prices are still going up. It just means being strategic and making sure that you are doing your research in the market data, preparing your home well to sell, and just setting your expectations in terms of timing and your plan. And I think it's decent news for buyers because you don't have to I think you're going to get a better deal now than you might have 2 years ago. And you're not going to feel as rushed. But I would say that homes under the 1 million mark in most areas still going pretty fast and pretty competitively, especially if they're in good condition. So if you're looking, or thinking of selling, I hope that's helpful. And if you know someone who is looking to buy or sell, I would love an introduction.